welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Nina.
And I'm Matt. So, Nina, I have a question for you because I know that the times are changing and, people have changed their habits with new technologies. So, how do you watch TV, or do you watch the actual TV these days?
That's actually an interesting question because I don't remember the last time I actually just watched normal cable TV. Because nowadays you have so many different tools like YouTube, you can watch videos there. Sometimes you can even watch full episodes of series, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And then there's also Amazon Prime, and there's Disney Plus, and I think the most popular of all is Netflix, right?
Yeah, I think Netflix is sort of like the original streaming service. That's the one, that's what people would think of as like the generic thing. When you're just going to watch some streaming, you might even say, I'm going to go home and watch Netflix.
Yeah.
Even though you might be watching Disney Plus or Amazon Prime, but it's sort of the generic term for streaming almost.
Yeah, it is, right? So nowadays everybody watches Netflix, I think.
Well, Netflix has become very popular, and so there are a lot of fans of their shows. And so today we're going to be talking about a place where those fans can go to sort of experience the shows in real life. So today our article is called Experience Your Favorite Shows at Netflix House. So let's get into it.
Okay.
Daphne and Simon just finished watching a show on Netflix.
This show is amazing, and I can't get enough of it.
I know. Sometimes I imagine myself in that world.
Hey, maybe it'll show up at Netflix House this year.
I doubt that. The company is starting with experiences for Bridgerton, Money Heist, Stranger Things, and Squid Game.
Hello, today we are looking at part 1 of Experience Your Favorite Shows at Netflix House. Okay, so we've got two characters here, and there's Daphne and Simon. They just finished watching a show on Netflix.
Okay, so I'll be Daphne and you can be Simon.
All right.
So Daphne says, this show is amazing and I can't get enough of it. So when you say you can't get enough of something, what does that mean?
That means that you like it so much, or you want so much of it, that you are never satisfied. You cannot ever have too much because you can't get enough. And it's a little bit of an exaggeration. People will use this expression to just show how much you like something or how much you currently can't get enough of something, or like addicted to something. So with a TV show, when you just want to watch it all the time, you can't get enough of it. Or maybe you hear a new song and you listen to it over and over again because I can't get enough of that song.
Okay, so they are currently really liking a show on Netflix, right?
So he says, I know. Sometimes I imagine myself in that world. Okay, so he's imagining himself in the world of these characters. So in the world of the TV show. And there's some amazing shows on Netflix that have amazing places where they take place. And it would be really cool to, be in the show, to be a part of it.
Yes, absolutely. I think there are a lot of shows with very interesting settings, some from back in the day, some very futuristic, and it's really cool to imagine yourself in that situation. So imagine is a verb, and it's to picture something in your mind. So I could imagine myself in the Bridgerton series. I don't know if you watched it, but it's really cool. It's back in the day where ladies used to dress up a certain way and there were kings and queens and lords.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's some romance going on, so it's a very cool story.
Okay, so it's something, yeah, you can imagine yourself being there at that time with those people.
Exactly. And another example sentence using imagine is, I can imagine how beautiful the beach must look at sunset. So Daphne continues, hey, maybe it'll show up at Netflix house this year. Okay, so I'm guessing Daphne and Simon heard about the Netflix house opening and they want to check it out, maybe experience some shows.
Yeah, experience the places where the shows take place.
Exactly.
And some things about the shows. So Simon says, I doubt that. The company is starting with experiences for Bridgerton, Money Heist, Stranger Things, and Squid Game.
Oh, cool. I've seen all of those except for Money Heist.
Okay, well, I've only watched Stranger Things and Squid Game.
Ah, okay. So those were definitely interesting series.
Yeah, I would like to go see, you know, the some of the sets from Stranger Things. I think that would be very interesting and maybe a bit scary, but I think it would be enjoyable.
Yeah, and I think Squid Game would definitely be fun because they're going to redo some of those games.
As long as they're not as dangerous as in the actual show, then I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, I doubt it.
All right, well, yes, that's Simon said, I doubt that. So this word doubt is a verb and it means to not be confident or to be unsure about something. Or in this case, when you use it to say, I doubt that, it means you think that's probably not true or not the case. So when she said, maybe it will be at the Netflix house, he says, I doubt that. He means, I don't think so. But he's not so confident to just say no, or also you don't want to just say no, you're wrong to your friend or someone. So you can say, I doubt that to show that you're not, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But probably not.
And another word, company, is a business where people work together. So for example, she started her own company selling clothes online. Okay, so we learned that Simon and Daphne know about Netflix house and they really want to go check it out.
Right.
But the current show that they are watching probably won't be there this year.
Right, so just those first 4 shows are going to be the ones that Netflix is starting with at the Netflix house. So any newer show that's on right now, you might not see at this Netflix house. But still, you know, some pretty good shows that I know are very popular and there's going to be a lot of people wanting to go see these.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so let's learn more about it after this break.
Those were great shows. It'd be fun to be on copies of those sets.
Which would you try first?
I'd love to experience a real ball on the Bridgerton set.
I knew you'd say that. You loved that world.
Welcome back. Before the break, Simon and Daphne were watching an amazing show on Netflix. And they were talking about whether this show could possibly be at the Netflix house. But Simon said he doubted that because the Netflix house will start with the first 4 shows, Bridgerton, Money Heist, Stranger Things, and Squid Game.
Yes.
So it's unlikely that the show they are watching is going to be at the Netflix house.
Okay, so let's see what Daphne thinks. Daphne responds with, those were great shows. It'd be fun to be on copies of those sets. Okay, so clearly, despite maybe their show not being on Netflix house, they will still enjoy it because she thinks that they were great shows and it would be fun to check them out. So it would be fun to be on copies of those sets. So here, set meaning like a filming set where a movie, a TV show, or even photos are filmed or taken place. And an example sentence could be the actors arrived on set earlier to prepare for the scene.
So here we mentioned they're making copies of the sets, so there will be copies of the sets at Netflix house. So a copy of something is something that is made to be either similar or identical, as in exactly the same as something else. So when they make a copy of the set, it means that it's going to look just like it did in the TV show. So maybe you can walk into the Stranger Things house and see, the lights on the walls and the pictures on the walls that the boy drew. And so it will look just like the real one or the one from the show. So it'll be a copy.
Ooh, that actually sounds like so much fun.
It does. So Simon says, which would you try first?
And Daphne responds with, I'd love to experience a real ball on the Bridgerton set. Ooh, I would love to experience that too.
Really? Okay, well, I think, if you don't know the meaning of ball, that could be a confusing sentence if you haven't seen Bridgerton.
Yeah.
So ball, of course, you probably know the definition of ball as being a spherical object that you play games with, but that is not what Daphne wants to experience.
No.
So when we talk about a ball, going to a ball, we're talking about a large social event where there is usually dancing.
Yes.
So you would dance with other people at a ball, and also I think a ball, people still have balls, but it's sort of an old-fashioned kind of thing. So when we think of the historical show that's Bridgerton, it's something that those noble people, the high-class people, might have balls and attend these big parties where they dance.
Exactly.
So Simon says, I knew you'd say that. You loved that world.
So it sounds like she really enjoyed the Bridgerton series and the background of it. So she would probably have a really good time at Netflix house.
Yeah, that'd be something great to experience for a big fan of the show.
Yeah.
And she loved that world, so it'd be great to be able to go into that world even just a little bit.
Yeah, I wonder if she could maybe rent outfits just to fit into that setting.
Maybe. All right, well, that's all the time we have for today, but we're going to learn more about Netflix House when we come back next time, and we'll see you then.
All right, bye.
Daphne and Simon just finished watching a show on Netflix.
This show is amazing, and I can't get enough of it.
I know. Sometimes I imagine myself in that world.
Hey, maybe it'll show up at Netflix house this year.
I doubt that. The company is starting with experiences for Bridgerton, Money Heist, Stranger Things, and Squid Game.
Those were great shows. It'd be fun to be on copies of those sets.
Which would you try first?
I'd love to experience a real ball on the Bridgerton set.
I knew you'd say that. You loved that world.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 imagine 动词想象、设想。Molly can't imagine a world without music. Molly 无法想象一个没有音乐的世界。下一个单字 doubt 动词怀疑、不相信。I doubt that Tom will arrive on time. 我怀疑 Tom 会准时到达。下一个单字 company 名词公司。Tim works for a big company in Taipei. Tim 在台北的一家大公司工作。最后一个单字 copy 名词复制品。I bought a copy of a famous painting. 我买了一幅名画的复制品。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 ，somebody can't get enough of something. 某人非常喜欢某事物。字面上的意思呢是某人觉得某事物再多都不够，也就是说某人对某事物怎样都不厌倦。我们来看看这个例句 ：Lucy can't get enough of chocolate. Lucy 非常热爱巧克力。下一个文法 show up 出现，这是一个不可以分的动词片语哦。我们来看看这个例句 ：Jack always shows up early for class. Jack 总是早早出现在课堂上。最后一个文法 start with 以什么开始 with 在这里是一个介系词，意思是用借由。我们来看看这个例句 I usually start with a warm up before exercising. 我通常会在运动前先做热身。warm up 指的就是热身。以上就是这一课的重点单词跟文法，回去记得复习哦。我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Here's how to play. The host will be holding 3 cards. Each card will have 2 sentences containing a secret vocabulary word or phrase that has been replaced by the word bear. The host will read the sentences out loud for the contestants to guess. Whoever guesses first gets a point. The person with the most points wins. And you can play along too.
Today we're playing Guess the Bear. I'm Kiki.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Caleb.
All right, are you guys ready to play the game?
Yep,
I'm ready.
let's do this.
Okay, all right. First question. It's a noun, 1 word. The doctor found the bear for the disease. Right now, this heart condition has no known bear.
Cure.
Oh, okay, that was a tie. Okay, it's all right. You guys have the second
read the
chance.
sentences again?
Yes, that's right. The doctor found the cure for the disease. Right now, this heart condition has no known cure. Okay? All right. The second question. 1 word, and it's a verb. Jerry likes to bear in the picture books. Mandy bared her hair red.
Color.
Matt got it.
Good one.
Okay, so the verb is color. Jerry likes to color in the picture books. Mandy colored her hair red. Okay, Caleb, Matt has 1 point ahead of you now, all right? And we're on our last one. Are you guys ready? It's a phrase, 2 words. Rose didn't bear break the vase. Max bared bear take out the trash, but he forgot. Rose didn't
Mean to.
Ooh, good job, Matt. You got
Wow.
you got 3 correct.
Good job.
Okay, so the phrase was meant to or mean to. Rose didn't mean to break the vase. Max meant to take out the trash, but he forgot. Very
Right.
good. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Good job, Matt.
Was that hard for you, kid?
So difficult. Yeah, it was tough. No, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It was fun.